Right, so I've just had my delivery. If you're wondering what all this is, right, so I'm off to the side. So, I'm out of breath. This here is what I used for the Black Dalek. Just out there, if you can see. The Black Dalek in 1J. That was the size, 80mm. These are old bumps, by the way. This was going to be originally the casted ones that I was going to use for the Red Dalek, and on this one, but I want the biggest, so that's not happening. But it's going to be like this, like a resin mould with a bolt centered, but I need to make a new jigs now because of the new size. So yeah, I only made 2 of them, so sadly, good job I didn't. This here looks small now in comparison. This, and this is just an old bauble one, this, and I said to a friend of mine, because he had one in his house, essentially the Daleks that typically have bumps nowadays, well, all Daleks, this would be the new series Daleks, 100mm in diameter. It looks small now that I've got my new ones I should say, I'm taking a mould. This is all they essentially use, Christmas baubles, and they snip the end off, depending on which one. This one has that lip design because they come in 2 halves, and they basically come together. You buy a bulk pack, and you basically have these for your bumps. This is old gel coat, when I used to pour it, and when I was making these, basically. That, so small, medium, quite big, but not big enough. And that would be what you see on any Dalek. So your David Tennant era Daleks, the NSD Daleks, 60s Daleks have basically, from there, this material missing. They're like a teardrop design. And then the 80s are, if I believe, perfectly 90mm. On that 95mm, I've just remembered. 95mm. I don't have any at the minute. But on my new Imperial, this size will be the ones that they use 100mm, because I've upscaled it, so measurements. But anyway, enough of that. The reason why I'm doing this video, which is now 2 minutes if you're still watching. Here they are. So these have just come, and they are big, like I say. So if I was to... Oh no, where's it gone? Right, yeah. So these are the biggest ones. They were £9 something each. Yes, expensive. You can see me because of them being moulded, but this is the size of a roughly, not 100%, but this is the size of what the Paradigm Daleks are. And as you can see, my hand basically nearly fits around the whole thing. I'm going to be placing these on a board now. I've got to clean them up, get rid of these extra bits. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, because they're moulded, they'll have it injected and then trim it off. The undersides need cleaning to be sanded flush, so when I glue them down, no silicone seeps underneath. If you've seen the other video, this is the new vent at the minute. Body filled because my printer's acting up, but no worry, it's doing the job. I'm printing each bit, and it is a lot bigger, a lot better than this. This is a resin cast, this is 3D print, but I will be taking a mould of this as well. So, the bumps, 2 bumps, got to clean them up now. I'm just outside on the skirt. Currently got lots going off at the minute. I'm really tired, and I'm not just meaning I'm tired, I don't want to sound like what's the word, giving up on the project, but as I have got a deadline, but I honestly don't think I'm going to meet that deadline, but we'll have to see. I don't want to say no, but I'll just have to see, because the more I'm thinking on this Dalek, the more I've got a lot of work, not to mention the paint work. It won't take long, I know that, and I'm on with the shoulders. I'm hodgepodge everywhere. Done this today, notched out there, and I've got a lot of filling, everything, and that's nearly done. That'll be the biggest bulk of it. But I really don't think I'm going to get the Dalek done in time, but I'll do what I can. The bumps have arrived, so I can start doing some work on them. So yeah, they really are big when you see them in person. This is absolutely huge compared to, and I used to think this was huge, but when you become a prop builder, you have different parts. Oh, another thing to mention, this where I got them is from EMA, Model Supplies, the same place where I got my Imperial Dome lights. This was the company that they got the original parts from way back in the 80s. For the Imperial Daleks, before anyone thinks anything else, that is all they've used. They've used other bits from the TARDIS and stuff like that. But yeah, I saw these and I thought, better than 3D printing. They're smooth, which I'm going to bugger up the top here, and I'm going to have to go really fine and everything. Unless I just leave, well, that needs nipping on. Unless I just leave them, I don't know. They're going to be done in gel coats, so, and yeah, as you can see, they are got enough material to glue down. So I've got that. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to probably record myself pouring the silicone and doing all that. But at the minute, I'm just on with the skirt. Or in fact, I might start on this now. I don't know. But yeah, that's what's come. That is, so yeah. If we even go outside, we'll even go outside for scale comparison. If anyone who's stood next to my Black Dalek, this will give you an idea of how big this is. It's really windy today, so as you can see, that's what diamond bumps look like. And then when this gets placed up against it, it's massive. So yeah, that is what the scale is at the minute. What I'm dealing with, I've got to be very delicate. I don't want to drop them and break them. £9 each, that is a lot of money. So yeah, I'll get that set, and it's time to make a mould of them. See you all soon. So the part that my heart is beating right now, the bit that I always get scared of. One, have I mixed it right? And I've for sure I have mixed it right, because I go up and down while mixing it with my mixer. Don't worry, bubbles always rise to the top before anyone panics. It's 1-to-1 silicone, and it's worked in the past. So my 2 bumps are down in there. One, I'm scared of if I've mixed it right, but like I say, it is mixed. Should be anyway, because it changed colour. 2, but I'm using my thumb. 2, I've always got a panic fear of, and if that happens, I'm fucked, is if the bumps, and I've used Gorilla, and I don't want to drop it in, I've used Gorilla Super Glue, made sure I spreaded it all the way around the perimeter, I think it is, yeah, perimeter of all the thinning, making sure not to miss anything. And then I squished it down, wiped away the excess. I do not want them coming up, because I remember one time when I did that, but that might have been due to the it was a 3D print and it pulled up because I used basically wax. I ran out of glue, basically. It's a stupid thing that I did in the past, but that's what happened. I learned from a mistake, just buy some glue if I haven't got any. So I've used super glue. They're also hollow, so I don't know if I've took any pictures or once it's finished. So also with there being air inside, I've made sure, I hope, none of it, the silicone, I've drawn a line there, so, and I've made sure I've just been gluing. So there was a little bit of leakage, odd little places, hot glued quickly, wiped it, finned, and yeah, made sure. So that, in about 2 hours time, in there, we should have a mould, which then I can start making bumps. and a lot bigger than that. Not got the detailing because I 3D printed this with the ridge and the gasket design. But I wanted big bumps on this Dalek. I want this thing to look like a glorious B word. Don't know where I've heard that. I think you glorious, you know, whatever it is. I want this thing to look grand. So bigger bumps sells the look, why I like the paradigms. So yeah, they're in there. 2 years? No, not even 2 months. No, 2 hours. 2 hours on the clock. I've got shaky hands. 2 hours on the clock, but that clock's dead, so never mind. I've got a timer anyway. 2 hours from now, and whatever's in there, when it's cured, and then I've got to leave it to rest, of course. You can't just use it straight away. And I've got my gel coat over there. I didn't get it on camera last time, so there's white and black, and there's white and black there, so I didn't need to unwrap them. But yeah, that plus the, what is it, thickener agent, and can get loads of bumps done then, and they'll be in black because of the undercoat design. A lot of work. But yeah, that's where that's up to so far, and I'll see you soon. Oh, and sorry that the other video is finished. I might put these 2 videos together on the Dalek Builders page so that I can flip the first video because Facebook doesn't let you. I'll get it sorted and I'll make a video and upload that. But yeah, for the people on Facebook here, for this video, sorry about the video being the wrong way. Need to get in my head, turn the camera before pressing the thing. It's so annoying. Reason why I do need a camera. But yeah, enough of that. 2 hours later, and we'll see what we've got. So we're now on to demoulding. This is the easy bit, giving it full 2 hours. So this will just come up really easily and we can see what we've got. Gauge corner, roughly, and then sort of a pull-up method sort of thing. And as simple as that. And this should be a complete, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, 2 holes basically for our mould. Perfect. And there's the 2 that we had. So yeah, I don't know what that is. But yeah, it's fully cured anyway. So we can now do some castings. So let's get a bit of a close look. Oh, not professional, but yeah, it's not really easy to explain, but yeah, you can see more or less, might be just a bit waxy. They are smooth, like really, really smooth. There's no, oh, and a lot of static. Yeah, they're not sticky, but yeah, I mean, it's fully cured. But there's my mould, and I've got 2 this time instead of the one. And for scale, this was the one I was going to have originally, but as you can see, it's a lot bigger. So yeah, good job. Now let's see, make a few casts.